I would just like to, actually, I think said something very, very important, that this is not just a Latino issue, that this is much broader than that, and as people were presenting, it's women's issues, as we were describing the processing of women in these detention centers, it's children's issues in terms of being left fatherless and motherless and being traumatized by being removed from the country that they have, of their citizenship. There are family issues with the cumulative fear of potentially coming home and not having your family members there. It's an issue of service provision with people being afraid to seek the services. So it's not a Latino issue, and it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of courage to engage in this. Our students we have 4 students who are here at this conference and have been very engaged in trying to bring attention to the issue of all these legislation that is very nativist and very racist. And they have had a lot of support. They've had a lot of support from a lot of the faculty and a lot of people in these institutions around the country. But what's disturbing is that they have also received a lot of resistance. And actually, we had a booth downstairs at the exhibit hall, and we had an individual come up to them and say, "How dare you? How dare you embarrass us like this?" And I thought, this is social work, and this is one person, but there are sentiments out there that are similar to this, and so it takes a lot of courage, and I applaud you for your courage and for putting yourself out there, because it's not easy to be the lightning rod for bringing attention to what is really a human rights issue and a social justice issue. So thank you. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Dr. Celia Romero. I live in Joaquin, Illinois, and recently you saw, a few weeks ago, there was a PBS, I think it was special on deportation. Well, they interviewed Sheriff Mark Brown, and the Archdiocese is giving him a a certificate because he said he's had a change of pace on immigration. The reality is that Sheriff Grunner has instituted secure policy years ago. He requested from our school district, it's 70% Latino. It is a working class community where I live because I choose to live there, to help mi raza, right? As Cora said, immigration is not a Latino issue. Everyone's come from everywhere, unless you're Native American. The only ones that he had a school board member who then was the president, was a police officer. So they gave the list of every single student, their families, and whoever lived in their household to the police department, and bang, secure communities. He recently spoke. He's a tall man, over 6 feet, and I tower at 4'11" and a half. And I went up to him and I asked him, Sheriff Grunner, what are your issues on immigration? If you have had a change of pace, tell me specifically, what is it? Because you gave a presentation and said nothing about it. He said I was attacking him, and because I've already been stopped with my daughter in a suit, and she's wearing a suit because she was getting an award at Northwestern University, which she graduated. I think that it's everywhere. We are all victims. I mean, imagine if they could stop me in a suit. Dr. Romero, with all the talking that I do, my passion is not just passionate. I see it. I work with kids in the schools. They tell me their stories about how their parents have been deported. And I work with the children, and I console them, and I talk to them about their period because their mother has been taken away, or their dad. I just can't deal with that. It's sad. We need to take action, each and every one of us. We need to write, and I started a paper, which will be ready for next year, that I want to publish because the need is here, and it affects all of us, all of us. And having beautiful hands doesn't help. It doesn't help. Thank you, and thank you for your work. I applaud you. And it's, for us that have a network, because it's very draining. Sometimes I go home, and I'm gonna be honest with you, if my day ends, it doesn't end for me, because hours later, I'm the only one in the building along with our Latino senators, because I'm still trying to make sense of things and try to help kids and help parents. And it's very draining work, but continue, please. Beautiful presentation for all of you.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to ask you all, I'm sorry, you're first.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go.
You're first, I saw you.
Go ahead. Well, my name is Daryl, and I'm from Huntsville, Alabama. I go to Oakland University, and recently the law was passed in Alabama. And so a group of us from our college, we got together. The organization is called NAPS, and we held a march in Birmingham. And this march entailed speakers speaking out against the law, and also members from the community having signs and plaques, you know, and being against this law because, you know, it's against families. And it puts a lot of pressure on each and every one of us, you know, all the different races and cultures and everything, because if it was our brother or sister, you know, what we want someone to do for us. And so we decided, you know, to have this march. And I believe that this reminds me of the civil rights movement. It reminds me of what's going on in the past and how, you know, people have been oppressed. And it's up to us to take action, not only speaking up against it, but also putting actions to it, whether it's taking our money out of the banks that support the law, like she was saying, or whether it's doing sit-ins or doing protests. It's got to take more than just us speaking, but us making action about this. And so it's going to take all of us gathering together as a family, as one, and being unified, because this isn't right, you know, and it's wrong. And so I think about the children that are being affected by this, and you brought out the amendment, the 14th Amendment. That's affecting the kids that have been born here in this nation. And so many parents have been taken away from their kids who are basically legal immigrants, you know, and they're legal citizens. And so it's like we're going to have to, we have to stand up against this, and we have to take action. And I really am grateful to be a part of social work, and also I'm grateful for you guys standing up and talking against this. And very soon, by God's grace, you know, we won't have to go through this anymore, and all the pain and suffering that we go through on this earth. So, thank you.
Right.